Hey Stompers, welcome to the weekly StomperNet wrap-up. My name is Alicia Vincent and today's date is Friday, February the 5th. Joining us today we have a special guest, Mary Bowman. And Mary and I have worked together in the past couple years on things like Formula 5, Stomping the Search Engines 2.0, the live events, and a lot of other StomperNet products. But she's also one of our StomperNet Mastermind chairs. So she's here to talk to you today about mastermind groups and also a little bit about the live events. Thanks a lot for being here today, Mary.
You bet. Glad to be here.
Now, before we get to that, let's quickly recap our week. This week's theme was analytics. And we have a saying here at StomperNet, and that is, what gets tested gets improved. It's important to always be testing your site because if you're not testing, it's hard for you to know what you really need to improve on your site and how you can make it better. The good news is we're here for you, and in the portal, we have so much content on analytics, on things like how to get your testing started, and what to do once you actually gather that analytics, how you can look through those results and make your site even better. So make sure that you go through all the analytics assignments for this week, and you'll also want to check the portal because there are webinars that we hosted this week on analytics. You can find the recordings there. That's about it for this week, so let's talk StomperNet Live and Mastermind groups. First up, Masterminds. So Mary, tell me a little bit what a mastermind group is like and really what the main focus of the group is.
I basically look at it as group therapy for StomperNet. So it's a smaller group inside the larger group of StomperNet. And basically what it is that we meet every other week, and it's a webinar platform. And there's about 15 people on the call, and basically people on the call share each other's goals. They share goals with each other. They give feedback on sites. They share resources and tools that they used. And it's really cool because it's kind of like a real, little small neighborhood, but everybody on your street is internet savvy and, fun to talk to. So they're growing, and they've been awesome. I'm having a lot of fun doing them.
That's awesome. It's one of the neighborhoods we all would want to live in, right? So the thing is I've stopped in on some of these groups, and it's so cool to hear just how into each other's businesses they are. Like, they're really getting involved with each other and sharing some really great resources and feedback. It's just been really awesome to hear just how much they're growing and how much it's helping people.
Yeah, it's really neat because they've been helping each other with becoming fans on Facebook, just the little things, things like that to help spread the word for each other's businesses, and it's really neat.
That's awesome. Okay, guys, so the main point is if you're not in a mastermind group, you should be, and here's how you can. If you'll send an email to mastermind@stompernet.com and give them 2 or 3 of the best times for you, they'll be able to put you into a group that's going to fit with your availability the best.
And if you guys don't mind putting it in Eastern Standard Time, because it'll just help us get the link to you quicker.
Okay, guys, so you can send that email to mastermind@stompernet.com. Thank you so much for sharing and also for leading these groups. That's really awesome to hear.
No problem.
Okay, so here's my favorite part, guys, where we get to talk about live events. You know I love to talk about it. And last time I came to you, we talked about the site reviews and just how valuable they are. It's something that you don't want to miss. But I want to turn the attention to another big focus of the live events, and that is networking. I cannot tell you how many people who've been to live events have come up to me and just ranted and raved about the networking opportunities. There have been so many business deals and partnerships formed at live events that have been completely invaluable to StomperNet members. I've actually had several members say, not only was it worth the trip to Atlanta, it's also worth my entire tuition at StomperNet. And that's huge. So Mary, over the past couple live events, have been going around and speaking to StomperNet members and kind of getting their feedback about the live events, and just the overwhelming response has been...
Definitely networking. Working online, we see names and we see emails, but we don't see faces. And the live event, hands down, the fact that you can get the personal interaction with each other is beyond invaluable. So.
All right, guys, so you've heard it. The networking is huge. The site reviews are huge. You have to be there. It's March the 26th through the 28th. And if you still need to register, just check your email inbox. You'll have a link for registration. And you can also talk to customer service, and they'll help get you registered as well. The main point about this, guys, is with the mastermind groups and with the live events, the networking is so huge. Not only can you form partnerships, also friendships. I mean, where else are you going to find hundreds of other like-minded entrepreneurs? You have to be there. So hopefully we'll be seeing new faces in the mastermind groups, and I hope to see all of you guys at Live 9. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for being here, Mary, and for all your work with the mastermind groups.
Thanks.
That's going to be it for this week, guys. Until next week, happy stomping.
Have a good weekend.